The REM Pod is going off. It's never gone off. It's getting stronger.
Welcome back to another ghost hunting video. This time, we are investigating the St. Lawrence O'Toole Church in Walkerville, Montana. This church was built in 1897 and ran for about 90 years, until it was saved from demolition in 1987. Over the years, it has gone through many renovations and thankfully still stands today as a historic site. While there are no known documented hauntings in this location, the caretaker mentioned that he's always felt a presence in the church. This would turn out to be one of the strangest ghost hunts we've ever done. My longtime collaborator Matthew and myself had exclusive access to the church overnight. Join us as we investigate this beautifully unique location.
Alright, spooky. Yeah, people have been vandalizing this place. It seemed Willie J.
You know, what's up with couples and engraving their names on places they shouldn't?
We have made it to the top. Alright. We're gonna place this motion sensor up here. So what I'm gonna do, the idea being, if somebody wants to come up here to the organ, this guy here is gonna alert us and let us know. So even if somebody's over here on the organ,
Hello, welcome.
that's gonna stay there. That thing better not go off. I don't want it to go off, but it'd be really cool if it did.
While we were doing our usual rounds of placing the equipment, we had an unexpected interaction with the REM Pod on the altar.
The REM Pod is going off.
I've never seen it go off like that.
It's in green. That means someone's touching it. Hello, spirits, is that you? I can see you're touching our REM Pod. It's never gone off. I don't think this is a fluke. It's getting stronger. Spirits, is that you? Can you take your hand off our device? Spirit, if that is you, can you take your hand off our device? I'm gonna go over there and touch it now. I'm going to reset it.
Well, that's weird.
It's never done that before. That has never given me a false positive. That has never given me at all, ever, a false positive.
We're using this thing for 2-3 days straight, and that's the first time it's gone off on its own.
Humor me. Hold on, I'm gonna get the rubber.
It's quite possible this could just be natural EMF in the area, given that this is an old building with old wiring.
There's something here. Like in terms of EMF, there's something here. What do you think of it?
We'll have to turn off the lights and see if we can reproduce it.
It has never done that, right? This is an old building.
I mean, as long as I've seen that thing, we've never had it go off. You think that was upstairs?
It was. I knew it was.
With all this activity happening so quickly, we go straight for lights out.
So everyone can see it. There's airplane moded. All right, here we go. Oh, this what the priest would stand on? Like, go on this? I don't know. All right, let's do this. Yeah, that's a lot of... That is by design. Here it goes. Nothing.
Okay.
The breakers are off. No electricity should be powering through this place now. It's getting a temperature shift. What is that? That's gotta be wind outside. But this is temperature shift. It stopped. I want to just prove, like, nothing. It's possible, and I'm just going to leave this slightly inconclusive, but this may have been picking up some EMF generated from the faulty wiring here. Right now, the rook is getting nothing. See that? That's me right there. That's me. Now there's nothing. I don't know what to make of that.
After this bizarre reaction from the REM pod, we decide to roll right into the ghost hunt. Just as we're preparing equipment, the REM pod continues to act strangely.
Yeah.
That's the temperature gauge.
What's going on?
That's the temperature gauge. Okay. Whatever that is, this place is completely sealed. You heard that? That was like a bang almost. I guess it's no introductions. Hello, spirits. My name is Danny. And what we are doing here today is doing a little investigation. Many of you might not know that you're dead. Maybe you do. You like having a little fun. So today I would like to keep it lighthearted. This is a place of worship, and maybe some of you reside here still because you found solace here, you found peace here, and we're going to be respectful to your place and respectful to your area. And all we ask from you is that you make all the effort that you can to reach out to us, to talk with us. We would greatly appreciate it, as you may have already been trying to do. So we have these little balls, and you may have seen them already. We put out a few of them here in the middle, and what they will do is light up when you touch them. As well, we have that device up there on the stage. That seems to be something you know how to, I guess, activate. If you want to manifest around it, it will sense temperature shift, as it's been doing. There's no draft, there's no wind, this place is completely sealed, and it's quite hot. That tells me that if you do manifest around it, the temperature will shift and we will know that it's you. Or, if you want to touch it like you were earlier, that will also demonstrate that you are here. I'm going to give you an opportunity now . I don't know what that was. Something rocked back and forth. Spirits, I'm going to give you an opportunity now to touch one of these devices. Can you do that now for us? Or, we have a little motion sensor up on the second floor behind us. If you move right in front of it, it'll tell us that you are here. We're going to give you another opportunity. What's temperature?
I just touched the ball.
I know. Look, it stopped as we moved towards it. That was a step.
How come the motion sensor isn't going off?
I don't know, it hasn't been a step to me. Okay, spirits, if you are here, you've shown us that you are, and I want to confirm, and the only way we can confirm is if you do it just as I ask it. Can you touch that device with the red light? And can you do so now? Spirits, are you still with us?
We tried to get a response, but were unable to until we tried this.
Or can you touch some of the wood in this room? We would greatly appreciate it. Something like this. Can you maybe do a stomp on the ground? Something like... There's no draft in here.
No, I'm sweating.
Thank you, spirits. If that was you, we do appreciate it. We're gonna try something a little bit different now. At any point, please keep touching this red light. We do appreciate it. Let's go back.
Ultimately, this left us more confused, as we didn't seem to be getting intelligent responses. We went back to get more equipment, and in the process, we left the camera rolling. We captured 2 strange anomalies that I don't attribute to the camera malfunctioning. The first one is a solid red dot. And when we did our preliminary walkthrough, we did not notice anything on the altar where the light appeared. Then we capture another anomaly on the other side. This time with 2 lights. Again, looking at where this is, I don't see anything that would have caused these lights to appear as we see them. I'll leave these as inconclusive for now, but it is strange nonetheless. We return to the altar with the dowsing rods. Effectively, Matthew will be using these to receive yes or no answers. Crossed means yes, and uncrossed means no.
Let's get started. Hello, everyone who is here with us tonight. My name is Matthew, like the saint. My mother did name me that way. Here with me, I have some copper rods. We call them dowsing rods. And the idea is I will ask some yes or no questions, and we will use this as a way of communicating. Let's get started. Well, we'll start with an obvious question. Is there someone in here, in this room with us right now? If there is, can you touch these 2 rods together, please? Well, they are crossing. Next question. Is the person that is in this room with us someone who had devoted their life to religion? No? Is the person here someone who attended this church at one point in his life? Okay.
I also want to take note, that has not gone off since we're up here.
My next question, is there more than one person in here with us tonight? I guess I'll take that as a no. Is the person with us an adult, someone over the age of 18? Is the person in this room under the age of 18? Also no. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Is the person who's here, did you grow up in Butte, Montana? No. I'm gonna ask another question. Is the person here, did you grow up in Italy? Interesting.
Of course.
This is referencing our 2 previous investigations, both in Montana, where the spirits we communicated with there claimed to be Italian and my guardian angel. I can't say this is for sure what it was, but spirits have followed me for many years. This spirit was not the first, and definitely would not be the last to torment me.
I do find it very strange. This has not gone off once.
Since you've been here?
Right. Only we're away from it, right? I find that a bit odd.
We unfortunately did not get much else from this experiment, so we instead opted for more sophisticated tools.
Here's what I want to try then. Let's get that Onvoy going.
We're going to move on to another device, something that maybe can give us some more smart responses. We have a couple of tools. Essentially, we have a laser grid that we are pointing at the altar, which, fun fact, is handcrafted.
Is it really? Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
To the spirit who is here, or who was here at one point, In order to prove your presence, all you would have to do is stand at said altar. If you stand at the altar, theoretically we should see a shadow of some sort, or something cross that grid.
Now, for the record, I do want to point there are moths flying around, so... Hey, spirits. The best way that you can let us know that you are here would be to block this little light right about here.
Oh, I see what you mean.
See that?
Yeah.
If you can make this do this, we will know that you are here.
For the record, I think I've only ever seen this grid work once. That was at the Benson Grist.
That's true. But that's not to say these devices don't work, it's just that we try everything to see what we can get, right? Okay, spirits, we're gonna step back from you. And we're gonna ask a few questions with this other device that you want to do the Onvoy, right? Mm-hmm. But before we do that, spirits, I want to reintroduce everything that we have out right now. Whoever was here with us earlier was already playing with that little red light in the front over there. If you want to return and do the same thing again, you are more than welcome to. We also have these little balls along the aisle here. What they'll do is they'll light up pretty colors if you touch them. You can go ahead and touch those. Also, something we have yet to see happen, but would be really cool if it did happen, is that we have that little, it's like a little robot. I mean, I don't know if you know what a robot is, right? But it's a little white egg on a chair. Honestly, that's exactly the best way to describe it. If you touch that, or sorry, just get in front of it. Honestly, if you touch it, I think it'll work too. Do whatever you want, get near it, get in front of it. It'll let us know that you are here. And I do want to reintroduce myself. My name is Danny. I've been doing this for a very long time, and I enjoy it. And I do this because I'm here to find answers. And the answers that I'm looking for is to find out whether or not you exist. I know in my gut, in my heart, my soul, whatever you'd like to call it, that you do exist. But what I don't know is how to prove it. And that's why I'm doing this, to figure out how best to communicate with you. So as much as this is a learning experience for me, it could also be one for you. I'm only here to tell your story, and if you so want, I can tell you my story. But the only way we can do that is if you do let us know that you are here and that you can respond, and I don't mean this insensitively, have some sort of intelligence to respond to my questioning. And so we have this little device here that Matthew's going to use and set up, and what this device is going to allow us to do is ask questions and have you answer in the way that you know how.
Okay, similar to the other device that we were using, instead of it just making a temperature again. I mean, that's okay. I guess no instruction needed.
The Onvoy uses 3 sensors to achieve answers: temperature, EMF, and physical touch.
If that is you, thank you. Perhaps let me ask a question first.
It's just going yes, no, huh? Okay, hold on. Let's see if we get it to stop.
It's become a trend to have the Onvoy initially give multiple responses, but then slow down.
Well, it stopped.
Okay.
I guess yes. Yes, it did stop. It said yes.
This can make the conversation difficult to follow.
Well, I mean, the temperature corroborates that temperature, right? Because...
You're right.
Anyway, let's start, please. I'm going to ask similar questions. The first one being, to the spirit, or to the person who is here with us tonight, I want to start by asking, are you alone in this building? Okay. So if we're going off of the rods, I understand that you are a male, that you may be Italian. I understand that you're not from here. Is that true? Do you know that you are currently dead? Do you know that you are a spirit? Okay. Maybe we'll try...
No. Yes.
To you know you're dead? Okay.
No.
Are you, or were you, a man out in your life?
While Matthew was asking questions, I was beginning to sense someone or something on the stage.
Do you not hear that? Are those bugs? I'm gonna turn the light on real quick.
Yes. I didn't ask you a question though.
Are those bugs? I said yes.
Oh. Okay. 8. No.
No, those are not bugs. Okay, this doesn't sound weird, but I keep...
Do you feel something?
Yes. I have, like, you know when you sense a person near you? You sense, like, somebody there? I sense somebody up there. That's what I'm, like, seeing. I feel like, you know, when someone's kind of, like, standing there and you feel like the ground kind of creak a little bit?
Yeah.
That's what I'm sensing.
No.
Okay.
It's disagreeing with you.
Here, take this. I hate this part of my life. Spirits, I've been known to be sensitive to you. So,
It says yes.
oh good, glad you agree. What I'm gonna do is something I haven't done in a long time out of my own fear. I'm gonna stand over here. Please don't mind me. I know you are here.
I have been known to be sensitive to spirits,
Yeah. There's somebody here.
and my gut was telling me something or someone was watching us.
It says no.
Are you human? Or are you scared of me? I'm gonna go up now. Is that okay with you?
Notice that as I'm going up to the altar, the Onvoy does not go off a single time until I refer to the spirits.
Spirits, what I'm gonna do...
It says no. No.
Well, deal with it, I guess, at this point. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to put my hands out in front of me. And what I'd like you to do is touch either of my hands. I'm gonna be as vulnerable as possible here. If you can do that for me, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm also gonna ask questions as I do this.
It says yes.
Okay, thank you. Spirits, humans, person, people.
No.
Okay,
No.
all right, I'm gonna ask a simpler question.
No.
No? Okay, so none of what you are I just said is what you are. That's what I'm understanding. What can I call you? Can I call you
Yes.
yes to me?
Yes. No.
Only when I'm talking it says something, huh?
Yeah.
Let's try this again, yeah? Do you like to be called spirits?
Yes.
Do you have a name, spirit?
While running the Onvoy, it's important to leave long pauses in between questions to reduce false positives. I am taking about 30 seconds in between my questions, and nothing comes through until I say anything. The Onvoy does not have any microphones and is self-contained. And no, Matthew is not activating it himself.
Do you have anything specific you would like to be called?
Yes.
Is it an American name? Is it an Italian name?
Is it a name not from this plane? Do you not want to tell us your name? No.
Just give me a second. Notice how that stopped. It's gone.
You don't feel it anymore?
No,
It left?
clearly. I don't sense anything. I don't feel anything. That stopped.
Yes.
Thank you. Oh, now
Yes.
you're talking?
It's all temperature.
I don't feel any breeze in here. All right, thank you, spirits. We're gonna take a little break. We're gonna take a breather. We will be back shortly.
And thank you.
Thank you, spirits. We will be back.
Do you want to leave this here while we take a breather?
The camera?
Leave it rolling to see if we catch anything while we're gone.
We decide to leave the camera rolling while we step outside. We also left the REM pod and the light grid running. The following are some of the things we captured while outside. While it's possible these voices could be us, it's strangely coincidental that we hear this right after a loud bang, and immediately after we see an anomaly that I've not seen on the light grid before. It's possible this could be nothing, but it does happen on 3 frames, and it looks like it moves past the camera from one side to the other. I'll leave this as inconclusive, but this is now twice that we've captured light anomalies in the same area. The REM Pod's temperature sensor also sets off 4 separate times, much like it did earlier in the night. The rest of what we captured were random sounds, which I cannot say are paranormal, but they are interesting nonetheless.
I wonder if we got anything.
We gathered our gear after the break and began prepping for the next session. While doing so, we were once again surprised by the REM Pod.
Is that you? Just stopped.
It did stop. I'm rolling.
I got it on camera.
Just keep rolling. Don't go too fast. Spirit, if that is you, can you also touch that little antenna sticking out of it, the little rod? Are you able to do that for us? You're demonstrating that you can manifest, I believe, which is why you're setting off the temperature. Here's what I'm going to do, spirits. I'm going to go to it. And what you need to do is not be afraid of me. All right? I'm not here to harm you. But what I am here to do is reach out and make contact. So, if you would do me the favor of touching that device one more time. There it is again, that sense that something's up there.
It's back.
Spirit, if you are here, and I think you are, I won't get into your space. I feel like that's probably why you're shy. I do think that you reside up there. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back and sit down. I'm going to sit on this, they're called pews, right? I'm going to sit on this pew right here, and I'd like to see if you can manifest. And if you can you touch that device for us again?
While I'm sitting, we capture an unexplained sound.
Is that me? Is that me?
Both mics capture it equally, so it's difficult to say where it came from.
I'm hearing like chittering around the area. All right, spirits, we're gonna come back in a second. We're gonna get set up with some new stuff. If that was you, thank you. And anytime if you want to do that again for us, you're more than welcome to. I'm just gonna keep rolling on this. That's so strange.
We returned to the back of the church to set up the camera and new equipment, but we still continued to hear unexplained sounds.
Dowsing. That's over there, right? That's definitely
The altar thing?
I think it was.
We have stuff on that altar, but none of it's going off.
And now for something entirely different. Given this was a place of worship, it's only fitting we play a song they may have sung here.
All right, spirits, we are going to play a hymn now to kind of demonstrate that we are friendly. This hymn is called Be Not Afraid by the St. Louis Jesuits.
You can feel free to sing along. Do you like this song, spirits? Do you know this song, spirits? There it is again.
I once again sensed that someone was with us.
Does this song bring you comfort? Spirits, did you like that song?
Perhaps we'll give you a little bit of background about us. We were both raised in Catholic faith as well. So if you too were Catholic, we want you to understand that we can relate to you. You shall not be afraid. I will also read the prayer of St. Lawrence. O generous patron of the Church's poor, St. Lawrence, pray to one God, Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
While Matthew is reading the prayer, the mood changes and the activity ramps up.
And that is us tonight.
Pause. I don't think I got it on camera, but I saw a flicker in the red. I'm gonna turn the light on. Ball's going off.
That's the first time.
That wasn't us. Did you have more?
I can find more.
Keep going.
O glorious St. Lawrence, martyr and deacon, who, being subjected to the most bitter torments, did not lose your faith, even in spite of trials or the sword. Amen.
Amen. It's going off again.
But why is it going off now and not earlier?
They hadn't done it before.
The only time you've ever seen that go off is when we go near it.
That's a good point. Spirits, I'm gonna change the position of our little REM pod up there. Please don't be afraid of me. It's gonna yell at me, and I'm sorry. That's cool. It's like a flashlight. That's me setting that off. Spirits, or entities. I'm not sure what you'd like to be called. I've had different answers in the past of what you like to be called. Currently 12:30. Usually they say that between 12 a.m. and 6 a.m. is when you are most active. I'm not entirely sure why, and I'd like to know why. You seem to know how to also use our little cat balls. You've manipulated the ones on the alley. It's called the alley?
Aisle.
And of course, you know how to manipulate our REM pod, which is that red light.
The REM pod continues to be a mystery. We're unsure if it's a dud or if it's something real.
What do you think?
But in this case, we hear an unexplained sound as it shuts off.
Pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Amen. Please touch that red light and we'll come back.
We decide our experiment helped coax out whatever's been watching us, so we return to prep more gear. But while doing so, we continue to get unexplained sounds.
You rolling? Something fell.
I think it was above us.
No, it's over there. What fell? What fell?
Are you sure it wasn't above us?
What could have fallen above us? Something fell.
To me, it sounded like something had fallen in the back of the church, unlike the sounds from before.
Balls in the exact same place, pods in the exact same place, lasers in the exact same place.
That was a new sound, though.
That was a loud sound.
I don't think that was the building. That was something inside the building.
I don't know.
I don't either.
We once again attempt to grab our gear, but the REM pod continues to act inexplicably strange.
Oh, come on, really? I can't get a break here. Just, do what I do. Is this you? I don't think if it's anything, I don't think it's scared of us.
No.
Here's what I am gonna do. I'm gonna shut this door for now.
Was it closed?
Not very well. It'll stay though. I wanted to rush it, see if it did anything. It didn't. I'm gonna reset the temperature to 0. Temperature's reset to 0. I don't know. Okay, let's continue trying to do what we're doing.
While prepping for the next session, Matthew makes an interesting observation.
Do you ever get like random smells when you're in here? Like earlier I smelled tobacco smoke,
Really?
and now I just smell like lotion. But it could just be my own head playing with me. I don't know, I just get whiffs every once in a while of random things. If that means anything or that means nothing, we'll never know.
It is theorized that the smell of sulfur and even lotion are signs of a haunting. In the context of this church, I can't conclusively say this smell means anything, but given what we've experienced so far, I won't rule it out. After finally being allowed to set up, we move on to the SLS. The SLS camera is a depth sensor that gives us a 3D image. It effectively uses infrared light to see what the human eye cannot, and will also map humanoid figures. Keep in mind, this is never conclusive, as it can map figures that it presumes to be humanoid.
I'm gonna put this here. Ooh, I am seeing stuff though. It's hard to say if that's dust or what, but you can clearly see there's a lot of stuff flying in the sky. I'm gonna confirm if that's dust or not.
Keep in mind, these anomalies on the sensor are not necessarily paranormal. I've seen that they can be dust, but other times they seem more deliberate.
Watch that. Tell me if I light up. Tell me if it's very obviously me.
Yeah, I can see your figure.
But I'm pretty obvious, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're gonna try this tool again, the yes or no machine. I think this needs to get turned down.
There's a lot of residual energy, I think, here.
What I would like to start is to ask this. The hymn that we played earlier, is that a hymn that you recognize? Yes or no? How about the prayers, Catholic prayers? Do you recognize any of those? No. Interesting.
That was an actual answer to your question.
Are you Catholic? Yes.
Yes and yes.
Interesting. Do you believe that the year is 1897? Do you believe the year is 2023? Do you believe the year is 1938?
Our questions were being ignored, so Matthew brings up a more controversial topic. This surprisingly elicits a response.
I'm gonna ask a question that I asked with the rods. Do you believe in God?
That was upstairs.
Is there more than one of you here tonight? Yes. 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 Thank you. We'll take that as a yes.
Well, hello again, Spirit. It's me. Do you remember my name? Do you remember either of our names? No.
Yes.
No and yes. Okay. My name is Danny.
My name is Matthew.
Does that help you, spirits? Earlier, we were setting off our device. In fact, you seem to be having a lot of fun with it. You hear that to my left? Good crunch. Earlier, you were showing yourself on that altar. Can you do that again for us? And this time, can you touch our little device? It's a little red light.
Throughout the rest of this experiment, a lot of what we captured seemed to be random.
I think, spirits, you're either being a little too shy, or maybe you don't actually have that kind of power. Am I wrong, spirits?
We captured a few noticeable anomalies on the SLS camera, but they didn't seem to coincide with our line of questioning.
Do you have the kind of power I think you have? I'm going to give you a few more opportunities here, spirit, or spirits. You don't seem to be making a lot of contact with us right now. Both our REM pod, our little light over there, and our Onvoy. Haven't been getting anything for a little while now.
While there was an initial burst of answers on the Onvoy, we were no longer getting responses.
I almost want to say it's gone again. Like it ebbs and flows in here. Like I feel like there's something here and there's not. There's something, there's not.
Right now, there's not.
Right now it's very not.
I mean, that thing hasn't even gone off.
So let's do this. Let's leave the task in there. Leave that guy rolling.
So we decide to once again leave the room, and this time, leave the SLS camera and extremely sensitive audio running.
Let's go.
This is some of what we captured. For several minutes, all we would hear were cars passing by, but we were capturing anomalies on the SLS camera. Also, keep in mind there are instances where the anomalies are clearly bugs. Except, unlike bugs, these anomalies fly in a very distinct way. The strangest thing we captured happens at about 30 minutes in. The REM Pod's temperature sensor goes off just as we see an anomaly fly across the altar. Even though we were capturing anomalies before this, it is strangely coincidental that these would happen at the same time. A few minutes later, we see another anomaly originate from seemingly nowhere. Again, these are not necessarily paranormal, but given there's no one inside and all power is off, I won't rule this out. Then, at about 50 minutes in, we capture the REM pod going off again, except this time, the camera stops working. While it's possible something went wrong with the equipment, I know I had a fully charged internal battery and external battery powering the whole setup. We were only gone for an hour, while the battery should have lasted us at least 5 hours in total. Unfortunately, we did not capture anything else on the audio during this time.
It froze.
No. Oh, did it?
When that happened? That's really weird. Yeah, it froze. See? Huh.
After our break, we were getting set up for the next session, but we were once again interrupted by the REM pod.
It's going off again. Stop.
So it only went off. I'm confused then. You got close to it and it did that, right?
As I was walking away, it did that.
You came for the grid though, right?
Yeah. I didn't even get near it. I literally walked about right here. Picked this up. It didn't literally turn on, so I started walking away.
Does a laser grid produce any heat? I'm sure it does, but I don't think they need significant amount for it to cause. And it's got a little bit of warmth to it, but I wouldn't even attribute that to the heat. It was very strange, huh?
What's even stranger is that there is no consistency with this happening. It hadn't happened when we were gone, and it's only occurred when we've been inside the church. And now we move on to the ghost voice. This device is what you'd typically call a spirit box, except this one doesn't just scan radio frequencies, but instead scans a wide range of frequencies.
So by theory, that should go off again, right? If the absence of it was a fluctuation, then the addition should also be considered a fluctuation. Okay, let's give it a shot. Let's get started. Spirit, if you are still with us tonight, can you please let us know? We will use this maybe as a way to hear you.
Take the antenna off.
Spirit, if you are with us, can you say our names back to us? My name is Matthew.
My name is Danny.
My next question is, are you a priest or were you a priest? You can say yes, you can say no.
Heard yes or priest?
Priest? I heard priest again.
I'm hearing priest as well. Pause it. Oddly enough, for like priest, I heard something like a light voice. Am I crazy?
I mean, I heard a couple times. Priest? I heard priest again. If that was you, thank you. We'll take that maybe as a yes. My next question, were you a Catholic priest? I was? I was?
This next part is strange.
We'll ask an earlier question.
We both audibly hear a sound behind us, but all three of our mics don't pick it up.
Are you aware?
Then this happens.
So we hear something behind us, and then that thing goes off.
Spirit, was that you?
The answers we began to receive were a bit mixed, so we instead tried a different approach.
What I would really like to see, and hopefully understand, is why...
Carry on.
It literally said carry on.
It did say carry on. Okay. I don't think that's coincidence. Maybe... Whoa, hear that?
It said, oh my god, as soon as you did that.
It was a noise up right here above me. Okay. That kind of scared me. What? What was that? That was weird. It had not made a sound up there before.
You heard a sound up there?
I heard a sound up here, yeah. Weird. Okay.
Are we speaking to a divine spirit?
We want to know that it was you. And the only way we can do that is if we do it on command. I know it might be difficult.
And just like that, as if on command,
it did it on command. If you are here, can you make that loud crashing sound like we heard earlier? It's the building, right?
It wasn't the same sound we heard earlier.
just like much of the night, the activity always seemed to be random with few coincidences. I can't say we conclusively captured anything, but I will leave that for you to decide. And now, it was time for our last session, the Phasmabox. It's similar to a spirit box except all digital on a tablet.
Say something?
Hello, hello?
I can hear you, but could you whisper now?
Hello.
Yeah, I can't hear you whatsoever.
What we're doing here is the Estes method, where I will be in headphones and Matthew will be asking the questions. I cannot hear Matthew, and I will simply repeat what I hear.
Can you hear me, Danny?
Are you someone who believes in the Bible?
He does.
Who's he? Can you give me a name? Was that you on the altar earlier today?
Many people. We did this.
Are there multiple?
What's he doing?
He's trying to communicate.
Who are you?
We've told you our names.
I'm here. I'm Abraham?
Abraham. That's the Jewish prophet. Is that your name? Is your name Abraham? Can you say yes?
He's listening.
He is listening.
Be careful.
Be careful of what? Is Danny in danger? Am I in danger?
Never. Bring him back.
You think that was a sign? Bring him back.
Maybe. Well, it's that time of the night. It's past 3. Now, I don't know. I'm a bit at a loss at the moment.
Just as we're trying to make sense of whatever message we may have received, the REM pod continues to act strange.
I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. It's been a weird night. I don't know if it's... I'm trying to feel what it is I feel, but I don't think it's anything. I almost feel like this place is pretty chill.
You don't think there's anything here?
I almost want to say no. There may be, but I don't think it's dangerous. I don't think it's anything to worry about.
And just as we're saying our goodbyes, we receive the strangest evidence of all.
So should we call it?
That's EMF. Spirits, am I wrong in what I'm saying?
It's the first time it's done that all night.
Spirit, entity, being. Did I make you mad? I know you're there. I know you're there, because that device is telling me that you're there. It's getting stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Would it make you mad if I came towards you? Can I reach out and touch your hand? Am I okay to do that? I'm gonna touch the device now. The thing's going insane. That was not false. That was not false. Is that the device dying? Is it dead?
I think it's dead.
That's a first.
And it proved that it wasn't the electrical, right?
Well, I mean, I touched it and it made no difference. There's no electricity anywhere. The breakers are off. There's nothing here. I was saying my goodbyes and I was kind of mad at it. Maybe that was confirmation. I say, spirits, that was a great way to end the night.
Thank you.
Yeah, if that was you, we appreciate it. And if you are here and you have guests in the future, be nice to them. I'm sure they'll be nice to you.
And this goes without saying, do not follow us home.
No, please do not. We are not inviting you. We are simply, as I stated earlier when we started, being respectful of your space. And when we leave your space, we ask that you stay. So thank you, and have a good night.
We surmised the erratic behavior from the REM pod was of it dying. While this is a possible scenario, this was too coincidental for it to occur just as we're attempting to leave.
I don't think it should do that.
I mean, the only way you could validate it is you wait for it to die again and see what it does. It works? What the f?
Get out of here.
Regardless, this entire night was full of mysteries. We never captured anything concrete, but I felt as though this would be a continuing trend for future investigations, leaving with more questions than answers. The St. Lawrence O'Toole Church was an incredible location, and I am extremely proud of the work we did here. And based upon our evidence, I don't suspect anything evil resides here. The spirits here are either lost or simply passing through, but please, let me know what you think. And as always, thank you very much for watching and for your continued support. I promise to continue working on getting these out faster and improving through your feedback. Thank you all very much and stay tuned because there are many more investigations on the way. Have a good night.